let's just hop right in. All right, let's go.
We are back with our last episode of season 1 of the Mama's Girl podcast.
Yes, last episode. What are you talking about?
So, in a couple of weeks, we're going to start season 2. We've been experimenting for season 1, and we are excited to start season 2.
Yeah, we're talking about getting some guests on our show, some popular Instagram influencers that are in middle school also, and maybe even some moms of middle schoolers. I think that would be cool.
Yeah.
Come back in a couple of weeks for season 2, but don't leave yet because we're still...
Yeah, finish watching or listening to this episode.
Highlight of the week, highlight of the week,
Me and my mom are actually sharing a highlight this week. Both of our highlights are...
Going to visit family for siblings and cousins weekend this past weekend. Tell why it's our highlight, Sugar Plum.
It was our highlight because we haven't seen them in a while, probably since Christmas actually, and we played football. It was really fun actually. We played like 70 something.
You played outside for most of the day because it was actually very nice out, and
Yes.
usually when we go to our cousins it's cold because they live about 4 hours north of us, so it ends up being a lot colder up there. So this is like the first time we've actually gotten to go where the kids got to play outside.
Yeah.
They had this like axe throwing game.
And we played basketball too. Lots of games, lots of sports.
You got to carry around your little 1.5-year-old cousin. He loves her. He says butts. Butts. Her 4-year-old cousin really looks up to her unless she doesn't do what the cousin wants her to do. Then it becomes dramatic.
Yes.
Oh, and you guys also got in the hot tub.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Okay, I thought of a regret and redo this week. Although it took me a very long time to think of one, I did think of one. So can I go first?
Sure.
Okay, my regret is not having a grocery list. And although I do Walmart delivery, and I find that to be very worthwhile for me, and I save quite a bit of money because I'm not like impulse buying, I feel like I end up missing quite a few things that we need because I don't make a list first. And so I regret not making a list because then I end up having to do more work because then I have to stop and get things that I missed. So in the future, I feel like a redo would be for me to just like sit and think about what we need and write it down and list it out so it doesn't take me forever.
Yeah, that's a good one. My regret and redo was probably I bring my Laneige lip balm to school. I keep it in my pocket every day, and it's actually really handy, so I don't have to get it out of my pencil box every single time like I go somewhere.
Oh, because that's just so hard.
Yeah, so I wear it in my skirt. I get home, and I forget to take my lip balm out of my skirt, and we do the laundry. I do the laundry, and my lip gloss explodes.
Time out. That is not how it happened.
Then how did it happen?
I was going to surprise you to have all of your laundry done.
Oh.
And so Dad put the laundry in for you and then moved it to the dryer. And when I got it out of the dryer, I noticed that every single piece of clothing that was in the laundry had dots all over it. And I was like, what are these dots from? And then at the bottom of the dryer, I see a beautiful pink berry flavored Laneige lip balm, empty.
Did it pop or did it open?
It opened.
Like the cap?
I guess there was no cap, but there was the bottom. So then I realized that all of the dots were from the lip balm, and it literally was on all of her stuff.
Yes, they were terrible grease stains, and I tried so many things. Actually, me and my mom tried so many things.
Actually, just my mom tried so many things.
I tried things too.
You helped me with one thing. I think I finally got it figured out to where it's not ruined completely. But there are definitely things that are ruined completely, but you're just going to have to deal. Like, she wore her sweatshirt to school today, and multiple people asked her what was on it. So then you had to explain the story.
To every single person.
Right, and it wasn't that big of a deal, but it was still annoying. Get your foot out of my face. I really feel like I need to put another intro song here for the questions part.
I think that would be like too much.
You do?
Yes, because we have an intro to almost everything, and it's kind of annoying.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, Brookie, bubbly.may wants some advice from you. So really think about it before you answer, but this is a good one. She says, I need your advice on how to ignore drama at school.
Oh, I need to think about that.
I mean, for real, it's kind of hard to ignore drama sometimes.
Yeah, it is. Sometimes you want to ask around and ask about what the drama is and what's happening. I've made that mistake before, and I somehow get dragged into the drama because I was talking about it. I think you should just try to step back from the situation.
Yeah, and kind of think about like, okay, does this have anything to do with me? If it doesn't have anything to do with me, then why do I need to be invested in it?
Yeah.
Like,
and I get it. Like, sometimes it is like, you want to know what's happening.
but why does it matter?
It doesn't. That's the thing. You just want to know what's happening.
And I think sometimes we want to know what's happening because we want to make sure it has nothing to do with us.
Yeah.
So that's another thing you have to like think about, like, would it really have anything to do with me? No, I don't talk to these people. Or yes, maybe I'm the one that started it and I need to not ignore it because I need to get it taken care of and figured out. But the best way to probably ignore it would just be to stay out of it completely. Wouldn't you say?
I think so.
Okay. The next question we have for you is, okay, so I have like 3 or 4 that I want to say, but I'm going to pick this one first. I don't know if this person would want me to do a shout out or not, so I'm going to skip that part. But how do I tell my friend that she's constantly putting me down and forcing me to do things?
Ooh.
Another good question.
At the beginning of the year, a couple people were putting me down, and I wasn't, like, I didn't know why.
I kind of remember what you're talking about.
Yes.
When I was like, these people are your friends, yes, but they're very insecure about certain things with themselves. And so that's why they're trying to find any little thing to put you down. And even though I feel like they really are your friends, it's sometimes hard not to be competitive or jealous with your friends.
It is. So we just have to sit back and realize that they might be going through something in their life, and maybe putting other people down
Makes them feel better.
makes them feel better and helps.
I mean, that stinks. That's terrible. But I still feel like even as an adult, sometimes that happens. You know, and I'll catch myself even thinking like negative about something. And I realize like, wait a minute, is that person bad for this? Or am I a little envious of that? You know, and I think at your age, a lot of kids are envious of things. So they end up putting others down for really what they're jealous or envious of. I don't know what to say about the forcing you to do things. I don't think you should ever do anything you don't want to do. What if someone's forcing you to do something that you don't want to do?
I would just probably be like, no, I don't really want to do that.
Do you think it'd be easy to say that?
No, definitely not. It's not going to be easy to say no.
But peer pressure starts now.
Yeah.
Like, peer pressure is always a thing. I tell Brooke all the time, like, the sooner you start saying no and the sooner you start understanding what is important to you and what your values are and stand up for them, the easier it's going to be. And I wish that I had stood up for myself as a kid because I think it would be easier for me as an adult. So I'm constantly telling Brooke to stand up for herself.
There's been things that I have said no to that other people don't. In the moment, I feel stupid. But when I think about it later, I realize that I made the right decision.
Yeah, and it feels
glad
good
that I didn't.
Yeah, it feels good to say, you know what? I'm glad I didn't do that, and it was smart of me, and now they won't ask me again because I turned them down once. Cool. Those are good ones. Thank you.
Time for our favorite trends of the week.
Brookie Cookie, what is your favorite?
This week, I'm going to have to go with the back it up and dump dance. Have you seen that?
Oh my gosh, I want to play it right now.
Hey, I love the way you work it.
That's a good one. The one that I'm loving right now, and I don't even know really what this trend is called, but I keep seeing different groups doing it, and then the search tag at the bottom says like some kind of triplets group. So I'll just play it for you now.
I still still have no idea what that is, Mom. But I like the song. I just don't know what the trend is.
Well, I'll have to show you. But can we try one of these dances? I would love to do Back It Up and Dump.
Okay.
But I don't know if I'll be able to learn it that quick. All right, time for books and movies. I read The Family Holiday by Shalini Boland. Tell us about Meet Me at Midnight by Jessica Pennington, Brooke. You finished it.
I did finish it. That was the book that I picked for my book report. It ended up being a really good moral of the story. Your enemies can become your closest friends.
Oh! I like it. Okay, so here's a throwback movie that I watched in 10th grade. And I just remember being like, this was amazing. And so now I have shared it with Brooke, and I love it. Brooke, give them the name.
Yes, this is Save the Last Dance. We need to watch that again. I kind of forgot what it was about.
Yeah, it's the one with Julia Stiles, and she ends up, her mom passes away at the beginning, and she ends up going to a school that was very diverse, and she didn't know.
Oh, yeah, it's that one where she does like the hip hop.
Yes, and then
Wasn't she like a ballerina? And
Yeah.
then she, okay.
Positive affirmations, positive affirmations.
I can't get over that intro, but I thought about this week's affirmation, and my mom said that I should do it by myself this week. And I have this huge test coming up on Wednesday, so I thought this would be perfect for that. And my affirmation is, I won't give up. I just need to remember that because I've been studying a lot for this test, and I don't think that I should stop. Like, I need to keep going until it's here. I'm working hard, and hopefully it has a good outcome. I am confident.
I am forgiving.
I am strong and can handle whatever comes my way.
I will crush today.
I can move on from negative thoughts.
I am brave.
And I won't give up.
Fabulous. I guess as a mom, I need to tell you good luck on the test.
Thank you. You weren't going to say it anyways? You're crazy. Well, I think that is it for today, guys. Thank you again for tuning in to episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8
Of season 1.
of season 1. Make sure to come back in April because that is when we are starting season 2. We are going to make a couple changes.
And we appreciate all of our loyal followers and listeners.
Make sure to give us a positive rating and subscribe so you never miss another new episode.
Yep.
Talk to you in April.
Talk to you in April. That sounded like
Okay, toodles. Come back again
next time.
next time.
Bye.
Bye.